Today's my last day on the Disney Dream. It's a sea day, so we're just gonna hang out on the ship and have a great time. There's just something so relaxing about being at sea. It's just so tranquil and peaceful out here. I'm just gonna sit on my balcony and read a book today. We're gonna start at Cubano's because I've never had the Mickey Churro Waffles. It's gonna be really busy this morning, but I definitely want to try those out. I didn't get them on the Disney Wonder. You can only get those on sea days, so the buffet gets really busy. Everything gets busy on sea days because no one goes ashore anywhere and the boat is just full of people. I also want to do the aqueduct because I haven't had a chance to do that. Sometimes the aqueduct is only double riders and I haven't had another person, but my friend from dinner is going to ride with me if they're doing double riders today. They do that when it's windier. They don't let singles ride because the wind could blow the rafts away and stuff. And we're going to do trivia. We have the Disney Believe show tonight. That's going to be really good. We'll get some lunch and some dinner. And I'm also going to look at merchandise at the shops because I want to go shopping and find all the things I want to buy. And we'll just check out what they have. They have a lot of Disney Cruise Line specific merchandise, so it'll be fun to look at. Wow, it is busy today at Cubano's. I got myself some scrambled eggs, some delicious hash browns. I love the hash browns. A little piece of sausage, and here's the moment of truth, the star of the show, the Mickey Churro Waffles. I got a little bit of whipped cream. I got some juice too. I'll get some coffee after this. I want to get an omelet, but the line for the omelet station is really long, so I might try that a little bit later. But doesn't this look so good? Those Mickey Churro Waffles smell amazing. They smell just like churros. I'm so excited to try them. I got a little bit of whipped cream, and I'm going to put some syrup on them too, so they're going to be really delicious. All right, next up I'm going to take a little walk and go to trivia. This is a Monsters Inc. trivia, so I bet it'll be really hard. The Monsters Inc. trivia was really hard. We got a 15 out of 20, which isn't too bad, but two teams got a perfect score, a 20 out of 20. It's a lot of fun though. I'm going to do like 4 or 5 trivias today. I'm super excited for them. Breakfast was awesome. The Mickey Churro Waffle was absolutely delicious. One of the best breakfast items I've ever had in my life. It was like a churro with cinnamon sugar. It was all crunchy and caramelized, but it had the nice fluffy inside that waffles do. It was so darn good. And the whipped cream wasn't very sweet. It was like a neutral whipped cream, so it really cut through the heaviness of the waffle. Oh, that was awesome. Eggs were good, sausage was good, and I love the hash browns on the ship. The aqueduct was so much fun. It was incredible. And they played the ship's horn. They played A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes on the ship's horn while we were on the aqueduct. What are the odds of that good timing? It took 30 minutes to wait in line, which really isn't too bad for a sea day. The ship is very crowded and very full today since it's a sea day, but I'm so glad I got to check off the aqueduct from my bucket list. Since it's just a sea day, I'm going to take the opportunity to go through merchandise at Sea Treasures. There's so much stuff though, so I'll just go over the highlights of what I like. This is like the main collection right now, this kind of coral pink color, and then they have a Loungefly backpack. It's a very busy pattern, but that's pretty cool. I like this shirt actually. It's kind of a nice shirt. I don't think it's for me, but I do like it. Ooh, it's a little thick too. How much are the shirts on the cruise ship? They don't say. I think these are $64.99. This is $80, so just a normal price for a Loungefly backpack. It's pretty fun. That's a really fun design for the cruise ships. I like that. Most of this merchandise, I think all of it that I'm going to show is exclusive to the cruise ship, so that's really cool. This is $49.99, but I like it. It's a soft fleece-lined crew neck. I just like how simple it is. Nothing on the back probably. Yeah, just plain white on the back, but it's a nice design on the front. Very straightforward. It's not specific to the Dream, though. I'm trying to stick with stuff just specific to the Dream to take home with me. There's some hats here, a navy blue one and a white one. It's like a performance material. This one you could probably get wet and it'll dry out pretty quick. No prices, but probably $29.99 on the hats. This white quarter zip is $49.99 and it's really thin and really soft. I like that. I'm considering getting it because it's nice and packable. You could just throw it in your backpack and it won't take up much room. Kind of wish it said Disney Dream on it. It just has the Disney Cruise Line logo. It's pretty low-key and subtle, but it is really nice. This black one is $79.99 and it's a zip-up hoodie, but it's also pretty packable. It's a nice thin one. That would come in handy. I like ones that you can just put in your backpack and they don't take up much room. Ooh, yeah. I'm on the fence about what to buy and what not to buy. I can still think about it and come back later and purchase my favorite. I like this shirt. I love the light blue color of it, but it's really thick. It's a really weird material, very bizarre, but I like the Disney logo on the pocket there. That's nice. This is $44.99. It's kind of like a performance material too, kind of like one of those Nike shirts. It's not a normal t-shirt. It's thin, but it's really stretchy and soft. And this hoodie one is $59.99. It's kind of like a hiking hoodie. It's like a sun hoodie to protect you from the sun. You can wear it in the pool. It's the same type of material that the pool shirts are made out of. This women's one is cute. I like the ribbing along the chest there, and it's got a zipper all the way down. It's a zip-up jacket without a hoodie. $89.99 though, and that's very expensive. And they only have them in women's sizes. A little blue bucket hat for $34.99. This is $84.99. I'm definitely getting that. Look at the gold lettering. It's like a gold foil. It says Dream on the back, and it has the same back of the ship. Well, kind of the same theme as the back of the ship. You have Sorcerer Mickey and the mops there helping him paint. That is nice. I like the blue on the bottom and the white on the top. And look at the front of that one with the gold foil Mickey logo. I love the front. I'm definitely going to get this one because I have the Spirit jersey from the Wonder, and I just love this. Look at how shiny Mickey is. Wow, golden Mickey. This is hilarious. It's $100. It's really impractical looking. It'd be hard to use, but you're kind of wearing it as an ornament, you know? It's a Loungefly backpack for $100, and it's the cruise ship. How fun is that? Oh, let's see. It's got a snap button closure. Oh, it has a little compartment on the top that's separate from the main compartment. The main compartment, you just unzip there. It even has the portholes along it. That is really fun, very unique. This is $36.99. It's super soft and super nice. It's a really stretchy material too. It's incredibly soft for a t-shirt from Disney, and the sleeve says Disney Cruise Line on it. This gray crew neck is really cozy and soft too. Oh, it's really thin. It's just like a pullover crew neck that's really thin. $59.99. There's a couple different items in this area too that are all the same theme. There's this blue bag. It's a lug bag actually with the Disney Cruise Line logo on it. There's also a dress, and there's a cardigan that matches that sweater, a gray cardigan. That's a cute dress though. I like the belt on it. There's a larger lug bag down here as well. Lugs are usually pretty expensive. What's this one cost? It doesn't say, but it's probably, oh, no price on that one. It's probably like $200. Lugs are usually pretty pricey. There's a blue long sleeve cruise shirt, but it's really thick. It's really stiff too. That's definitely not my type of material. I don't wear long sleeves too often anyways in California. It's just too warm for them. This cardigan is $69.99, and it's very nautical, isn't it? It says sail away with Captain Minnie. I love that Minnie's the captain. That is cool. Well, Mickey's the captain too. They're both captains, but yeah, Captain Minnie. These are probably $36.99. Look at that little nautical rope in the center of the bow. These are fun. They're gold and they're blue. Those are really nautical themed. I like that a lot. And the rope on the bow too. I like how shiny those are. Ooh, I love these ones too. This is a nice polo shirt. What is it? $59.99. It's a bit thick, but it's really, really soft. And it's got a really shiny thread on the pocket right there on the chest. And then there's a quarter zip as well. I kind of want this one. I considered it, but I kind of decided to pass on it. They do have my size in this one though, and I do like it. Nothing on the back though. It's a simple design. This is $59.99, and I did want this one, but they only have it in triple XL, so that's a bummer. The size is already sold out. I would have had to get here sooner, probably on the first day, to get that in a large, which is my size. That's a really nice quarter zip though, and I see why that one sells out. This one's a really nice like seafoam green color. It's actually a Tommy Bahama. It says Disney Cruise Line. It's $118 though because it's Tommy Bahama, and it feels like it'd be really uncomfortable, like it would rub and chafe against you. So I'm not sure about that one. I don't think I'll get that, but I like the lining on the inside of the sleeves. Isn't that really cool? Attention to detail. Tommy Bahama is really good at the details. This Tommy Bahama is $158, and I'm definitely getting this one. It's just so soft. It's the normal Tommy Bahama quality that you expect. It's really soft. It's a little bit thick, but it's a beautiful shirt. Look at the hibiscus flowers, and you have Captain Mickey and Captain Minnie there looking fantastic. I love this one. It has plumerias and hibiscus, which are my two favorite flowers. Some ship wheels. I'm definitely getting this. It sounds expensive, but for Tommy Bahama, that's actually on the cheaper side. Some of their shirts go up to $200 for the Disney Tommy Bahamas. So $158 is a little lower than some of the other shirts. It's still expensive, but I love this one. Here's a white Tommy Bahama long sleeve, actually. Look at the back of that one. How cool is that? I love that. They also have that Tommy Bahama in a women's size, and it's cut for women. Look, it's little cuffs on the sleeve instead. It's a different cut. It's for females, and that's kind of cool. And they also have a dress, a Tommy Bahama dress for women. So if you want to dress up as couples that match, you could get the dress and the shirt, or two shirts. And there's even some lounge shorts.
Those are really cute. I love those. They look so comfortable. They're so soft too. Such a high quality material. Oh, this is the Tommy Bahama shirt. It's a polo shirt. It's really nice. It's $118, but I like the Mickey Cruise Line logo on that, and it's really soft. I like this one a lot. It's a much better material than the other polo shirt. I've already seen a couple of mugs that I'm gonna buy, but I'm not gonna get this one, but I do like it. I just can't take home too many mugs. $19.99 for that one. This is a Tommy Bahama zip-up hoodie for $148. Ooh, I like that one. That is nice. I think it's only in women's sizes. This button-up is probably $64.99. It has Captain Minnie and Captain Mickey all over it, and there's a dress to match. That is nice. I like when they have the matching stuff. That's pretty cool. Comes as like a set if you want to wear it as a couple. And what's really cool is they have a kid's dress, and they also have a kid's button-up, so you can get a whole family photo with everybody matching in those. This is $79.99. It's one of the Cruise Line Spirit jerseys that they have. I like the gradient of colors from orange to more of a coral pink down there, and the front looks like that. It has the Mickey Disney Cruise Line logo. They also have the Loungefly ears to match those. They have sequins all over them, the little clear sequins that sparkle, a nice leather or pleather bow in the center with the little metal Mickey. That is nice. Look at those. And it has the Loungefly logo on the side there. It's probably $44.99 because it's Loungefly. I'm not sure on the price though. This hat is either $29.99 or $34.99, and it says Disney Dream on the front, and the back of it says Disney Cruise Line. Oh, I love this Loungefly mini backpack. It's $90. Look at the gold bow. You have clear ears at the top, and it says Disney Dream. That's the back of the ship there with Sorcerer Mickey and the mops. I love how it says Disney Dream. Look at the painting on the side too. Isn't that nice? Wow, this is a really nice Loungefly. I love this one. This is $19.99. I have the same mug from the Wish and from the Wonder, so I want to get this one. It says Disney Cruise Line on the back, and you have the Dream logo on the front with Mickey. I love that. $14.99 for the stemless wine glass. The back says Disney Cruise Line on it too. It matches the Loungefly and the button-up shirt. This is a cute water bottle, $34.99. It has a carabiner Mickey on the top, so you can clip it to your bag or your belt, and it says Disney Cruise Line, same as the other stuff too, the Loungefly. Wow, that is nice. They also have a towel that matches all that stuff, the same collection. $19.99, Disney Cruise Line, established 1998. I like the rope handle on it, and the inside actually says Disney Cruise Line too. Wow, that one's adorable. Ooh, this one's $100. That's $20 more than the normal Loungefly, but it matches the Spirit jersey that they have. There's clear sequins all over it, but the clear sequins are very sparkly and very pretty. Ooh, and look at the glitter on the pocket. Wow. Then this white Spirit jersey says Disney Cruise Line. It's got a bunch of different designs on the bottom there with some nautical rope. And the front is the Disney Cruise Line Mickey. That's it for the other store. Let's check out Mickey's main sale. This is a smaller store, but we'll look at what's here as well. This is a fun one. 2025 Disney Cruise Line with Pluto, Donald. I love that Donald's on this. Chip and Dale, Mickey, and Goofy. And they're really nice quality patches. Look at Chip and Dale down there. That is awesome. It's a very nice crew neck. It's soft too. This is a fun Loungefly. It's $90. Very unique. Isn't that interesting? And it's Captain Minnie. You have some gold along the sides. Oh, look at the ship wheel as the zipper pull. That is nice. And it has red straps on the back. That's a really cute Loungefly. $24.99 for Captain Mickey mug. Ooh, that would be really hard to drink out of. It's just Mickey's head, but it would be not ergonomical at all. It'd be very hard to not spill on yourself, but it is a cute mug. Oh man, all the Halloween stuff's on sale. $7.99 for these Halloween ears. That's so cheap. These would have been $29.99. And look at this, $19.99 for the Disney Cruise Line's Mickey Ghost sweater. This sweater sold out all the time at Disneyland, and they have them here. They only have a couple sizes left, but they're only $19.99. That's crazy. This one is $32.99. I love that it's Mickey on the top here, and it's just the iconic smokestack. That is really cool. It's a nice red shirt, Disney Cruise Line on the front. Here's some other graphic tees they have. I'd rather be cruising with Donald. That is cute. Disney Cruise Line. This way to the buffet, and you have Grumpy, Disney Cruise Line with the logo. And then we already saw that one on the left, and there's one on the right that looks like water droplets, and it says Disney Cruise Line. This Ursula one is really funny. Sea Witch, more like Sea Goddess. Those are really cute mini ears. Look at the black sequins that sparkle on there. Ooh, those shine. That's really nice. I like the bow in the center too. It's very unique. These red sequin mini ones are really nice. Look at the anchor in the center of the bow. I think the bow would look better, just in my opinion, centered instead of off-center like that. But it is unique to have a bow off-centered. You very rarely see that with the headbands or the ears. Oh, these are my favorite ears that I've seen. I just like the pleather bow in the center and the nice red and blue glitter on the ears. The side says Disney Cruise Line. Aren't those adorable? And these blue sequins one are similar to the red sequins one, but the bow is center in this one instead of off center. Look how the anchor is a little Mickey, hidden Mickey on the anchor. I have to get this mug. It's $19.99 and I love that one. Oh, that is so cool. That's one of the coolest mugs I've seen so far, so I definitely need to take this home. I hope my luggage is underway. It was 35 pounds coming here. I hope I didn't buy 15 pounds worth of stuff because I'm buying a lot. This is fun and unique. You have the Disney characters, Chip and Dale, Pluto, Mickey. That is fun. Goofy, Minnie, Donald. Donald looks so angry. He's super angry here. They're a very funny stylization. I like that with the large heads. They're like the chibi style with the large heads and small body. That is a cute loungefly. $89 for the Pirate Stitch loungefly. That is just wonderful. I love his ears. That is so goofy and silly, isn't that? I love that. And he has a little belt buckle on the front. How nice is that? $29.99 for the Captain Mickey gray hat. Same price for the Captain Minnie white ball cap. And the back of both of those say Disney Cruise Line. $79.99 for this pirate spirit jersey. They have a lot of pirate stuff. Look at this whole section is all pirate stuff, which is pretty darn cool. Let's see what the front of this spirit jersey looks like. And that's the front, just the Disney Cruise Line logo. Pirate Stitch. He looks so fierce and scary. Isn't that funny? I love it. There's also Pirate Mickey. Wow, this is fun. I'm going to look at one more thing, I think, and that's it. Actually, there's one thing after this, but I had to show these ears too. These black sequins pirate ears with the little hat, tiny hat. Disney Cruise Line. We love a good tiny hat on the ears. That is funny. Okay, last thing, because the store is filled with a lot of stuff. I didn't want to check out every single item. There's just no way to cover all that in one video. But look at this Stitch mug. And the back says Disney Cruise Line. I love that one. The moon tonight looks incredible. We had the super moon the other night, the full moon. It was called the Beaver Moon. And look at it. Oh man, it is so orange tonight. It looks unreal with the glare on the ocean. It's so bright, but it's so orange. It doesn't even look like the moon. It looks like another planet or something. So the Disney Destiny is right next to us. I think I can see the Florida coastline too, because we're just cruising today. But yeah, that's the Disney Destiny on its first ever sailing. It's a cast member sailing right now, so it's really special to see that. That is awesome. Well, it's the last night on the Disney Dream, and I'm so sad to be going home tomorrow. Well, I have one more day in Miami, and then I go home. But I'm sad to be leaving the ship. The Believe show was awesome. That was so good. It was like a variety show with a different storyline, a dad that has to learn to believe in magic. It was really cute, sentimental, and a really nice show. We still have dinner at Animator's Palette tonight, so that's going to be really good. I'm looking forward to dinner. I like the persets a lot. They're like these truffle persets. It's like a truffle pasta. It's really, really good. So I'm looking forward to that. And look what we did. We got Donald and Daisy trivia trophies today. I'm so excited. There's one guy that comes on like hundreds of Disney cruises. They gave us second place medallions because they felt bad because he always wins first place whenever he's there. He always gets a perfect score. He's heard all of these questions recycled over and over, so he knows all the questions. I think that's kind of not fair, but we got Donald and Daisy, and I have Chip and Dale to go home with me. These are the ones I wanted. I wanted Donald and Chip and Dale the most, but I'm so glad to have Daisy to go with my trophies too. I'm so excited for this. It's a beautiful night tonight on the ship. We saw the moon that's almost full, and it looked so orange and so pretty with the reflection over the water. And we saw the Disney Destiny, the brand new ship sailing next to us. I mean, that is really cool. It's really far away, so it's hard to see, but you can definitely tell that it's the Disney Destiny. But let's go grab dinner, and then I'll call it a night. And I'll probably vlog a little bit of my trip home, just where I'm staying and stuff and how I got home from Fort Lauderdale to Miami tomorrow. But let's go eat. Well, it's the last day, and I have to get off the ship pretty soon. But first, we do have our disembarkation breakfast. It's a sit-down breakfast at Animator's Palette. And last night, I went to Animator's Palette as well. It was a pretty good dinner. Not my favorite dinner of the cruise. Animator's Palette on the wonder and the magic is a little bit better because you get to draw a picture
and they animate the picture that you draw, and they put it into Disney animation up on the screens in the restaurant when you're done eating, and it's really cool. It's really magical. The animator's palette on this ship is like Turtle Talk with Crush, though instead it's a little different. You know, the show at DCA that they have. Crush comes around to each table and interacts with you in real time, so you can have a conversation with him. I'll show you guys what that looked like.
And you human dudes have so many different ways to say hello, like it's kind of confusing to me, dudes. So, if I were to visit the colony once again, dudes, how would I say hello?
What's up? Hey.
Hey, dude.
Alright, I'll give both those a shot. What's up? How was that?
That was good.
Perfect.
Awesome, dude. Just good?
Perfect.
Aw, see, dude, you're speaking my language, dude. What's your name, glasses, dude?
Wasn't that pretty funny? It was cool to talk to Crush. The restaurant looks really cool. It's like you're inside an aquarium with a bunch of fish tanks. I really like the blue colors and the greens. And different characters like Squirt and Bruce will come by from time to time and just swim by. And the moonfish kind of spell out things. They kind of do charades with you that you have to guess what they're spelling out or what image they're showing you. It's pretty fun. It's a nice little restaurant. The food was pretty good, not my favorite food of the cruise though, but one of the best dishes I had on the Wonder was the black truffle percettes. They are so good. Unfortunately, the ones brought out to us had been sitting for a while, so the pasta was kind of dry and tough, and you could just tell the sauce on the top was like dried. It had like a skin on it, so I think they just prepared too many of those at once and left them out sitting. They weren't really quite hot either. It was kind of like room temperature, but it still was a good pasta. Those are one of the best things on Disney cruises. It's like a champagne wine sauce that comes with it, and it's delicious. The other thing I got was the baked potato soup. That was just okay. It was pretty average soup. It was pretty bland and kind of flavorless. It tasted like bacon a little bit. I thought when I got that on the Wonder, it was a little bit more flavorful, so maybe I just got a bad batch on this one. And then I got two mains. I got the herb crusted pork chop. I liked that. The pork was a little bit dry, but the herb crust on the outside was really flavorful, and it was crunchy. It was a good texture with the pork. It was just pretty good dish overall. And I also got the ginger teriyaki Angus beef tenderloin. It was a little bit dried out, but the flavor of it was really nice. I liked the mashed potatoes that came with it. It didn't have a strong ginger or teriyaki flavor, but it was served with some bok choy and some carrot, and the beef was a pretty good quality too. So overall, dinner was good, and I liked the dessert a lot. I got the lemon icebox pie, and that was good. It was nice and tart and lemony. It kind of needed like a whipped cream or something else, some kind of sauce on top, but it was a really good graham cracker crust. It was buttery. It was just like butter and crushed up graham crackers. It was a tasty pie, and I would definitely get that one again. And I also got a rice pudding with apple crumble on top. So it was like apple pie and rice pudding and ice cream. And I think that was my favorite dessert. I really liked it. It was simple. It wasn't too fancy. It wasn't anything extravagant, but I liked the apple pie filling on top with the crumble. It was kind of crunchy. The ice cream melted, and the rice pudding underneath was good too. So dinner was a good dinner. It was a nice way to end the cruise. I'm so sad to be leaving the ship, but I do have to take an Uber back to Miami, so I might just look around South Beach today. I've never been to South Beach, Miami, and I know that's pretty famous, so maybe I'll do something touristy there. Probably just take an Uber and walk around. I got to go to the hotel first and drop off my bags, so let's go to breakfast, let's get an Uber, and I'll start my journey home. There is a government shutdown right now, so they're canceling a lot of flights. So I really hope I don't get stuck in Miami for a little bit, because American Airlines did email me and say that there's a good possibility that all flights will be canceled, or at least most of the flights will be canceled. So I hope mine's not one on the chopping block. So fingers crossed that I can get home in a timely manner. All right, that was about a 45-minute Uber ride. It was a nice, relaxing ride. It is hot in Miami. I made it to my hotel. I'm staying at the Hampton Inn & Suites tonight because it was cheap, and it's right at the airport with a free shuttle and free breakfast and everything. I fly out pretty early tomorrow, so hopefully my flight's on time. Hopefully I make it through security quickly, because I've heard security lines are really long right now. But we'll see how that is tomorrow. Hampton Inn & Suites is pretty nice. I like all the palm trees here. It looks clean. It looks like a safe location. There's a strip mall next to it and some food locations. But I think I'm going to explore South Beach, Miami just a little bit and grab a Cubano sandwich, because when in Miami, right, you got to have a Cubano sandwich, a real one. So let's go around Miami Beach for a little bit. I figured since I'm here for the day,
and I couldn't get a flight until way later tonight. I figured I might as well just book a hotel and go out the next night. So I figured, why not explore Miami Beach? I've always wanted to see it. I've always wanted to go to South Beach, so this is a good time to do it. My room won't be ready until later this afternoon, but man, it is hot with this humidity. It's 85 degrees, very humid. It's kind of like a thunderstormy day. We might get a little bit of rain, I'm not sure, but there's a lot of clouds in the sky and it feels very humid. But let's go have some fun still before I go home tomorrow. Wow, I'm so glad I decided to do this. I just went to South Beach, Miami, and this is just incredible. Look at the sky with the palm trees. There's like a Muscle Beach gym right there. This is so cool. I didn't sleep too well last night, and I was kind of on the fence about coming, but I'm so glad I decided to do this. This is just incredible. I love this so far. I'm just gonna take a stroll on the beach and probably get a Cubano sandwich somewhere. I'm not really sure what else to do. It just is awesome to be here. I just want to enjoy the sights and the sounds of Miami Beach. It feels so vibrant and alive here. I just love it. There's really fancy cars and people in colorful suits and just all sorts of people from all sorts of walks of life. It's just really cool. You can hear all kinds of birds, and I've seen huge lizards. It's just amazing here so far. Look at the sky too. The weather cleared up. All the clouds are going inland now, so the sky is perfectly blue. This is just incredible. I'm so glad I decided to come here because this might be the only time I'm in Miami Beach, so I figured why not do it while I'm here. So I got dropped off at a place called Loomis Beach. It's all the way south in South Beach. And this is called Sandy's Beach, I guess. It's called Loomis Park and Loomis Beach. But yeah, this is Sandy's Beach. So we're gonna just walk down the path and look at the actual beach and the ocean. I'm probably gonna dip my toes in the water, see how it is. Oh, I'm excited for today. This is awesome. Weather's beautiful. This is just as beautiful as the Bahamas. I swear, this is amazing. The water is so blue. It's a deep blue, and there's a little bit of green in it. Just look at the entrance to this beach. Looks like you can just go up to the stand there and rent an umbrella and a lounge chair. Maybe I should do that. I think I'm gonna walk around a little bit first, and then I'll rent an umbrella so I have some shade. That is just amazing. Wow. And the sand is so soft and nice. It's a little rougher than the Bahama sand, but it's still really nice and lovely sand to walk through. Dang, this is incredible. Holy cow. Looks like there's umbrellas everywhere too that you can rent, because there's more down there owned by a different company. And then there's the blue umbrellas here. It's a long beach too. It goes on for a really, really long distance, and the sand is really wide. It's really nice. This is amazing. They have this really nice paved bike path and walking path. Oh, the pigeons. And there's lots of wildlife down here. There are so many options for hotels and restaurants here. It seems like there's a restaurant on every building on this street, and the buildings are really pretty colors. This is just so cool. Wow. I didn't know what to expect from Miami, but I love this so far. This is one of my favorite cities I've ever seen. This is so amazing. They have these bike rental stations everywhere, but it looks like they are really popular. I wanted to rent a bike. There's only one available. I might rent a bike though, because that is pretty cool. You could just bike up and down this pathway. I had a lot of fun renting a bike at Castaway Cay, so I might do that here too. All right, I got a bike. It was $8.50 for the hour, which is really a good price. And this bike is much easier than the last one I rented. This is awesome. This is such a cool way to explore the city and just go up and down the beach. These bike paths are really well maintained, and it's super easy to get anywhere. This is just so cool. This is a great day. I love how so many of the buildings are Art Deco style. It's really unique. It's a distinct thing in Miami, Florida. It's really cool in South Beach to see that. I'm gonna go to the Boulevard Hotel, and there's a Starlight Cafe right next to it, or in it. I think it might be in it, and we're gonna get a Cuban sandwich there. All right, so next to the Boulevard Hotel is the Starlight Hotel, and apparently there is a cafe in there, the Starlight Cafe, that sells a good Cuban sandwich, according to Google, so we'll try it out. I'm so excited to eat. Oh, I love Cuban sandwiches too. It's one of my favorite foods, so this is gonna be delicious. But look at these Art Deco buildings down here. They just look so cool. That was so much fun renting a bicycle. I'm glad I decided to do that. I was gonna rent a chair and an umbrella, but it was like $50, and I just really didn't need to spend that, so it was pretty hot on the beach. The weather's really pleasant now though. It's cooling down. I walked out to the beach and it was just so beautiful out there. I walked down and put my toes in the water. It was nice and warm water. I'm surprised that the water is so warm in November. Even for Florida, that seems pretty warm. It wasn't cold at all. It was so green and so blue and beautiful. It just was a really nice experience to walk down there and dip my feet in the water and cool down a little bit. The sand is a little coarse, like I said, but it feels amazing still, and it's just beautiful beautiful at the beach today. It's absolutely beautiful. There's no clouds in the sky anymore. It all cleared away and it just looks so pretty with the blue sky and the blue and green water and all the palm trees here. Miami's amazing. I love South Beach. I truly love this place. I also saw a bunch of iguanas today. They're everywhere. They're climbing in the trees. Kind of freaked me out. I was like, what if one falls out of the tree? I heard they can fall out of the tree sometimes, but I love seeing animals and wildlife, so that was really cool. It was a huge highlight for me to be able to see an iguana. I mean, I've seen iguanas like at a zoo and stuff, but it's cool to see wild iguanas in a natural setting. They're crawling all over the place, eating the grass, and they were big. They're very, very large here. It's pretty cool. They're really neat colored too. They're green with a little bit of blue on them. They're very cool animals, and I'm really glad I got to see a couple of them today. Actually, I saw like a dozen of them. There's some really cool lizards and birds here as well. And I was gonna go to the little Starlight Cafe, but they only serve breakfast right now. They said they're not doing the lunch menu that they normally do with the Cuban sandwich, so they were closed actually for the day. I went next door to Boulevard where I was originally gonna go, and I went to Havana Beach, this little restaurant. It was a really cool restaurant, and you get to sit outside and just people watch. It was really nice. It was a Cuban themed restaurant, but it kind of had a tiki vibe to it. The bar looked really nice inside. It was a really cute place, and I just had the best Cuban sandwich of my life. It was so delicious. The bread was soft and fresh baked. It was really good bread. There was tons of cheese in it. I liked the pork. The pork was flavorful. They put a lot of pork in there as well, which was really nice. It was tender and juicy. It just pulled apart and shredded. It was really, really nice. And the ham was awesome. It was a good quality ham. It was smoky and salty. There was a lot of mustard on it and pickles as well. I'm a huge fan of pickles, so I really enjoyed that sandwich. I love Cuban sandwiches, and that was by far the best Cuban sandwich I've ever had. It was a nice place to sit and eat. I'm glad we just found that. I looked it up on Google and I kind of just found the Boulevard Hotel by accident, and it happened to be really close by, so it was an easy walk right down there. But it was an awesome place to sit and eat some lunch. I really enjoyed that a lot. Oh, and the French fries that came with it. Usually Cuban sandwiches are served with these little tiny crispy French fries. They kind of taste like potato chips, but fresh fried potato chips, and they are just delicious. Those are the best fries I've ever had. Those are my new favorite French fries too. They're not really technically French fries because they're just like little potato straws, but they're really yummy. I could eat another one of those Cuban sandwiches. It wasn't too bad too. It was $18. So if you're ever in Miami, maybe go to the Boulevard Hotel, go to the Havana Beach restaurant right down below, and it's really delicious. I'd highly recommend it. I'm gonna head back to my hotel though. This has been such a great day exploring Miami Beach. I had so much fun here. The vibes are awesome, just immaculate here. It's so beautiful, and I'm glad I decided to do this. Look at this little cat hangs out at the hotel. He lives here. Must be a feral cat, but he looks really well groomed and clean, so maybe the hotel just owns him. He's really adorable though. Aw. Well, my room's ready, and I'm probably going to lay down pretty soon because I am exhausted after this whole week. It looks clean, and it smells nice in here, and it's got everything I need. It's got just a king-size bed right here, a little nightstand, and a table, so that's perfect for me. And the bathroom looks nice, and it's very clean as well. Yeah, this is a good hotel. I'm glad I picked this one, and it's right next to the airport, so I don't have to worry about getting to the airport tomorrow morning. That was one of the most incredible weeks of my life. I just had so much fun doing so many bucket list items. I always wanted to go on the Disney Dream, and I'm really glad it finally happened. That was just an amazing cruise. And I was tired today, but I'm glad I decided to go to Miami Beach. That's a really special city and a really fun place to explore. It's very vibrant, and the vibes are just awesome there. It was a beautiful, scenic setting, and it just looked amazing. It was absolutely beautiful and breathtaking. I loved every part of it today. I'm glad we did the bike ride, and the Cuban sandwich was great. Looking at merchandise was fun on the last day of the Dream yesterday. I missed that ship already. I really loved cruising on that. That was incredible. But thank you guys for coming along with me. I hope my flight doesn't get canceled tomorrow because lots of flights are getting canceled right now, unfortunately. So I'm kind of worried about getting stuck here in Miami, but hopefully I make it home in a timely manner. Thank you guys again. I appreciate you coming along with me. I hope you take care, and I'll see you real soon.